Hey everyone, it's Jenny with Envision Advisors, and we're down in Pueblo in the Belmont neighborhood to continue to give everyone a little bit of a visual as to what to expect for a Pueblo rental property. So this property is actually my personal property. I bought it, closed on it end of February, and it's a 3-bed, 2.5 bath, 1-car garage, attached single family home, and we're actually attached to another Envision client. So that kind of makes things easy on the management side of things. So just wanted to go through a little bit of the numbers and just give everyone a visual as to what to expect for a rental property down in Pueblo. So purchased this property for $222,000, put 25% down, and I was able to cash out refinance one of my properties in Colorado Springs to be able to, I pulled out about $82,000 in cash on that one, put that down on this property. So was able to not have to, dip into my own pocket to pay for the down payment on this property. It was about $5,000 in closing costs, probably about 4 to 5 in appliances and handyman work that I'm expecting, to get the property rent ready. So all in for a little over $60,000, and we're anticipating at least $1,500 in monthly rent. I'll have to just kind of refine that number once we get ready to list it, hopefully in the next couple weeks. Assuming probably about a 4% vacancy rate on this one. Taxes are about $800 a year, insurance $1,200 a year, and no HOA, accounting for 10% property management fee and 8% reserves and contingencies. So just a super solid, marginally cash flowing property, but didn't have to, use any of my earned funds to purchase this. And I think it's in an area that I'm going to see a lot of appreciation. So this property was built in 1985, and we're in the process of swapping out the appliances, which I assume to be original. They even look a little older than 1985, so I don't know the story behind that. But we're in the process of just swapping them out and getting more modern appliances. So, even though this property was planned to be a turnkey property, I would say that there's still a lot that goes into getting a property rent ready, because nothing is ever going to be absolutely perfect when you buy it. So for instance, getting the appliances figured out, the countertops had some cosmetic issues. So if we can't fix the cosmetic issues, we're probably going to have to swap those out to make it look really nice. Just putting hardware on the cabinets, I think that makes a lot of longevity into your cabinets, because then you don't have people, touching the bottom and getting it out of, off kilter. So just kind of stuff that I've learned over the years that we like to do to our properties to get them rent ready. And then of course, there's always just, that whole process can be a little bit draining. For instance, we were supposed to get all of the appliances in at once. As you can see, we only have the fridge and the dishwasher is off to the side. I guess they're not installing that today. The range we've had to, order a few times, and then we keep being told that it's out of stock. So it's just kind of stuff like that. The hood vent, another situation, I was able to pick that one up myself, and our handyman installed it. So it's just coordinating a lot that takes a lot of effort, I think, when you're first getting your property up and running. So I would just say, never think that a property is truly turnkey. You're always going to have to do a little bit of something to it, and it's probably never going to go according to plan. So I think it's important to highlight that as well. So we're standing in one of the upstairs bedrooms, and something that I really liked about this house is that the bedrooms are very large. So this one is a very decently sized bedroom. The adjacent bedroom up here is as well, and it has a full bathroom up here also. So just kind of thinking about what people want to live in and what type of house they want to live in. Something with a big room, especially if this is a roommate situation, being so close to CSU Pueblo, just something that I found as an added benefit to this home. And we'll go down to the basement as well for that third bed and bath as well. So we can kind of check that out. But just something that I, kind of look for when I'm looking at properties to analyze is, would I want to live here? And this is an added feature that I personally would appreciate. All right, so we're in the basement, which also serves as the third bedroom with an ensuite bath. And, just to kind of talk about some more features of this home that made me really attracted to it is that, for this basement, it already has a proper egress window over there. And then in addition, the utility room is right off the basement. And speaking of utilities, the furnace is brand new. That is, a capital expenditure that I won't have to worry about for some time. And the roof on this property is brand new as well. And, the windows, they are pretty, I would say that they're about half and half. So I will have to keep an eye on that, as time goes on, just make sure that the windows are functioning properly. But the exterior is a stucco finish, which I also like because it's a little bit less maintenance, and that should kind of serve me well in terms of the capital expenditure in the future. So just, overall, it just really met all of my needs for something that moderately turnkey. Of course, as we just discussed, nothing is truly turnkey. But then in terms of just features of the property and then location, just really checked all my boxes. So I'm very excited to see how this rental property plays out.